Hey guys, you're here with Denitra, and you are in for yet another video from me. I'm going to show you how to make this mini album that I showed um, yesterday on, and I just showed you guys what I did with it. I didn't show you how to make it. So this video, I'm going to show you how to make it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. There's not much to it because I've gotten half of it here together and everything. So let's hope this goes quick. First of all, you're going to need some cardstock. You're going to need 6 pieces of cardstock that measure 5 by 9. And since I've already cut and scored what I'm going to use, I've just got a piece of copy paper. Okay, so for your pages, you're going to score 5 by 9, and you're going to need 6 of these. And you're going to score on either of the sides at 3. And this is going to create like this little flap here. You're going to have 6 of these. Okay, now for the pockets, which will look like this after I show you how to get it like this, will also measure 5 by 9, but you're going to do something different with those. I've just got some regular copy paper, which is what I use on, which is what I'm going to show you with this album, how to make it, and then the one that's finished, I use copy paper. So when you put it in your trimmer, you can use 2 at one time because this is so thin. And when you cut it and score it, you can do 2 at a time. So 5 by 9, this all pages, including your little pockets. So for the pocket, you're going to fold in half. You could either fold it or score it. And when you score, you're going to score it, of course, long ways at 4 1/2, okay? So just crease that down. Okay, and then you're going to put it in your trimmer with the fold side in and the open side out, and you're going to score it 1 1/2. So I can't see. Okay, so 1 1/2, and since this is, I'm just going to lightly score this at 1 1/2, and then you're just going to fold it. This will be a great way to use up lots of your scraps. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Okay, weird, I know. So now to create the pocket itself, you're just going to take a little bit of adhesive, and I'm using this Elmer's glue pen, or it says Memory Book glue pen, I don't know. And I'm going to use the little spout here, and I'm just going to take just a tad bit of adhesive to the edge. Now you can use sticky strip, and like I said, you're only going to need just a little bit, so maybe 1/8 of an inch in. I can't get this out, so you're going to put some here, and then down there, the glue is way at the top, so it's not coming out. See? Okay, so pretend we've got glue all the way on this end, and then all the way right here, and you're just going to, here together, smush it. Okay, you don't have to worry about putting any adhesive right there. That's fine. You can, but you don't have to. So that's that. Okay, and you want to let these dry before you start messing with them, because if it opens up, then you won't have a pocket and you'll have to adhere it all again. So, and you're gonna need 1, 2. I'm gonna say 4 of these. Yeah, 4. You're gonna need 4 of these. And I think I'm 1 short. Okay, so anyway. No, okay, so you're going to need 4, and this will make your pocket. See? Nifty little pocket. Alright, so that's that. Now, I've cheated, and I've gone ahead and done half of the book for you. This is Grunge Board, and this is basically your back cover and what you're going to adhere to. So, let me show you what to do on what I've done on this side. Okay, you're going to do on this side. So as you can see, I've got my board here, and the backboard measures 8 by 5. Now what I've done by mistake is you want to leave yourself a little bit of room at the top and bottom, so you would probably want to go 5 1/4 on this one, just so it's not so flush, and that gives you room to kind of have a little bit of mistake at the top. So with mine, if I go over, you'll be able to see it, and then I'll have to trim that off. But it's all okay. So with one of your flaps here, you're going to adhere the 3-inch mark down, okay, on this side. I've already done that. and then you're just going to crease it down. And then you're going to add a pocket. Now, just like on this side, we're going to adhere the small flap down. That's what you're going to do on this side. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some glue stick out. You can use whatever glue you like to use. I know lots of people use sticky strips on their mini album. I personally, I don't have any sticky strips, so I just kind of use whatever adhesive I have on hand. And right now, as you can see, I've ran out of snail. There's like, it's gone. Okay, so now glue stick is good. So we're going to varnish that down, get it good and adhered down. Try to do this as straight as you can, because once the book goes crooked, there's no way to fix that, okay? So that's that, and then you have a pocket. If I can open it. Okay. So now you're going to adhere your next flap to the pocket, okay? And this is going to be adhered down, so you don't have to worry about that flapping up. So we're just going to adhere that down. Okay. And you want to make sure this is pretty flush. If it's not, you can trim this up, so it's not going to be perfect. The other one that I did wasn't perfect at all, and after dressing it and putting your pattern paper and your embellishments on it, it's, you're not going to be able to tell where you messed up. But try to get it perfect so that it's not too lopsided. Okay, so see this photo paper, it's already thickening up by putting this tab here. Okay, so then you're going to take your next tab or pocket and you're going to do the same thing. Okay, hope this seems simple to you guys. If you have any questions, you can always email me, which I'll put my email address in the sidebar, or leave me a comment here. Okay. Hopefully I can get this done in one take. I'll have to tell you the measurements on what to make your pattern paper on a second video, on a part 2. Okay. So there's a pocket there, and then this goes there. Okay. So see, this isn't perfect. It's kind of a little bit off, but it's okay. We can fix that, or we can try to fix that when we are decorating. Okay, so here it is. So you'll have this flap and this flap. Let me get in the camera. Okay, so after you do that, you'll have these two big flaps here, these pockets, these two flaps, these pockets, and this flap and that flap. Now for the cover, you're gonna obviously adhere a piece of chipboard right there. And you see all that extra on the edges? I'm gonna trim that up. Okay, but let's go ahead and adhere this down. So adhesive goes all over this right here. Okay, just all over that. And this is grunge board. Tim Holtz grunge board. I had a little bit left over. So, okay. Now, I'm almost out of time on this one, but I'm going to trim this up, and then I'm going to give you the measurements for layering your pattern paper on top of your pages and your pockets, okay? So, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Alright, bye.